first time in more than half a year, a strong storm is heading our way, and that's going to mean a lot of rain in some areas. Good evening, I'm Kevan.
And I'm Monty Torres. Thank you for joining us. So just how much rain are we talking about, and when will it start hitting? Chief Meteorologist Kevan Raymer joins us now with the hour-by-hour breakdown. All right, Kevan, when's it going to get here?
Yeah, very soon. It's been about 6.5 months since we've seen any real significant rainfall, and that's about to happen starting tomorrow. Let's take a look at our Futurecast radar. This is Thursday, 5 p.m. So around 5 p.m. tomorrow evening, we'll start seeing rain moving across the valley just north of Fresno and to the west of Fresno. Then we'll take you on to 11 o'clock tomorrow evening and some pockets of heavier rain right there on the I-5 just west of Fresno. Again, the brighter the colors here, the more intense the rainfall, the lighter the green, the lighter rain, but we still see moderate rain moving into Fresno by 11 p.m. Then by 4 in the morning on Friday morning, wee hours of the morning, possibly some heavy rain coming into the Fresno area, north of Fresno, and also off to the south of Fresno toward the coast and the southwestern part of the valley. And those rain showers continue on through the day Friday at 4 p.m. before things start to clear up a little bit as we head into Friday evening. So here's what we expect for 5 p.m. Thursday. That's tomorrow afternoon. Light rain in Fresno and areas west of Fresno. And then by 9 p.m. moderate rain should overspread most of the valley. By 4 o'clock in the morning on Friday, heavier rain possible, and you're going to need to watch out during the morning commute between 5 and 8 a.m. on Friday morning for lots of ponding on the roadways and some localized street flooding possible as well. How much are we going to get? Well, these rain totals are looking pretty impressive. Almost 1.5 inches at Madera. Now take that with a grain of salt because we're talking about a little over 1/2 inch for Fresno, about 3/4 of an inch for Merced. So I think that might be more in line with that. We'll just have to watch and see there. Almost 1/2 inch of rain for Hanford and 3,500ths as far south as Porterville. So again, a significant rain event indeed. And all this rain coming through is going to help clean out our air, and our air quality forecast is for you coming up at 10:16.
Kevan, that is a lot of rain, and that's a pretty potent storm. But now last March, we got plenty of hail as well. Any chance we'll get some of that this time around?
I don't think so. The thunderstorm chances with this system are pretty low. It looks like it's mostly going to just be a rain event. There could be a few isolated thunderstorms, but typically you have to have a lot of cold air in the upper part of the storm, in the upper part of the atmosphere. And this is a fairly warm storm system. Snow levels are going to be nearly at 10,000 feet. So it's a lot of subtropical moisture. So I think it's going to mostly be just a rain event, a steady rain event. Not much in the way of any hail potential out there at this time.
All right, Kevan. Chief Meteorologist Kevan Raymer is back with us once again. He is now on storm watch for us.
Indeed, our first real significant rain event in about 6.5 months coming in tomorrow night and into Friday. Another chance on Sunday. That's good news for us, right?
We need it.
The valley's very thirsty and about to get a good drink. Here's a look at Doppler radar. You can see the heavy rainfall moving through northern California. That area is going to start sliding southward. So you better find your umbrella by tomorrow afternoon, at least by tomorrow evening, because you are definitely going to need it. Here's what's happening. We're seeing a pretty good upper level wind pattern, jet stream pulling moisture right on up into the Pacific Northwest where it's been over the last couple of days. This whole area is going to be shifting south though tomorrow. And as this system shifts a bit more to the south, it's going to be picking up some subtropical moisture from Hurricane Seymour way down to our south of Cabo. And that's going to help enhance the rainfall amounts across our area as we head through tomorrow night into Friday morning. Here's what Futurecast tells us. The onset of the moderate rainfall, light to moderate rainfall, should be across the valley and north of Fresno by 5 p.m. tomorrow, with the heaviest rain still offshore. But then look what happens by 11 p.m. Some heavier rain showers showing up right there on the I-5 corridor. Moderate rain moving in over toward the 99. And then we're going to see by 5 o'clock in the morning, possibly even early as 4 o'clock in the morning, some more moderate to heavy rainfall in and around the Fresno area and north of Fresno, and then another batch down to the south of near the coastal area toward the 101, and then widespread rainfall throughout the day on Friday till about 6 p.m. Friday evening. I know a lot of folks have high school football games. On and off scattered light showers Friday evening for the games, but I think by game time most areas should be rain free and it'll start clearing up again by Friday evening. As we head into 11 o'clock Friday evening, we're back to just mostly a partly cloudy situation. So here's what you can expect. 5 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, light rain in Fresno and areas west of Fresno on the west side of the valley. 9 p.m. Thursday, moderate rain should start making its way across all of the valley. And then by 4 in the morning on Friday morning, heavier rain possible. And then our Friday morning commute to work, you're going to have to really be careful out there. The roads are going to be slick. 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. periods of moderate to possibly embedded heavy rainfall. And that can mean ponding on the roadways and some localized street flooding. So please keep that in mind. Futurecast rain totals are very impressive right now. We're looking at almost an inch and a half of rain, 1.46 there for Madera. Now this may not verify. This is a computer forecast projection. It may go more in line with a half an inch or more in Fresno and almost 3/4 of an inch in Merced, about a half an inch for Hanford, 4900s there, and 3500s to the south in Porterville. At any event, this is going to be a significant rainfall situation for all of the valley for tomorrow night into Friday. If you're thinking about getting the kids off to the bus stop tomorrow morning, it should be partly cloudy with clouds on the increase, 60 degrees. Chance of rain by 3 p.m., 73, at least cloudy for sure. Cloudy in Orosi tomorrow, 73 degrees. Slight rain chances during the afternoon hours. Let's take a look at our temperatures right now as we go through tomorrow. Clouds increasing up in the mountains, 67 at Yosemite Village, at 73 at Bass Lake, Shaver Lake 66. Will be 70 and overcast at Mariposa. Around the north end of the valley, the clouds really start moving in from the west, so by mid-afternoon there's a pretty good chance of some showers popping up at Los Banos and Mendota with highs in the low 70s there, becoming overcast for everyone else with a slight rain chance. Temperatures in the mid-70s for the most part, 72 up around Oakhurst. Then down around the south end of the valley, you'll have a little more sunshine until late in the afternoon, and then the clouds will start rolling on in. Looks like we'll see 81 in Delano tomorrow, 80 in Porterville, 77 Visalia, Hanford at 75, and on the west side of the valley, 74 for Coalinga. Here's the way the forecast shapes up for you tonight. Clouds on the increase, 55 degrees. A little bit on the cool side. Northwest wind at 5 miles an hour. And then for tomorrow, during the day, for the most part, it's just going to be cloudy, but we do have that chance of afternoon showers. Anytime after 2 p.m., some light rain showers could pop up. Better chance after 5 p.m., but definitely overcast, mid-70s, wind near calm. We'll call it 74 for Fresno tomorrow. Here's a look at our 10-day forecast. 100% chance of rain. That's how certain we are you're going to get wet tomorrow night. 100% chance, 70% chance on Friday. We get a dry break in between on Saturday, especially in Fresno south and south of Fresno, 75 on Saturday. Another rain chance from a separate system, but a weaker system, comes in on Sunday. Cloudy, 40% chance of rain there. And then we cool down. And then as we head into the work week next week, high temperatures in the afternoon are only going to be in the mid to upper 60s, so a nice little autumn cool down after all this rain comes through. Remember, you can log on to kmph.com and click on weather anytime. It's been a while since we've really needed an umbrella. Do you even know where they are?
I know where mine are.
Oh, good.
I think so.
All right,
I don't. I'm going to have to search. I'm going to have to search.
Right, Kevin.
Dust them off.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. The first of 2 storms is right now moving across the valley, bringing with it much needed rainfall. Chief Meteorologist Kevan Raymer joins us now with exactly where the heaviest rain is falling and just how much we can expect to get, Kev.
Rainfall amounts are going to be pretty impressive for this first significant storm of the season. So far, we're getting rain now from Sacramento all the way down to Santa Barbara. Pretty widespread light to moderate rainfall, and it's generally moving in a northerly direction, and some of the heaviest rain is south of I-5 near the coast, and that's still yet to come up into the Central Valley, Fresno area. Take a look at this. You can see the heaviest rain around the San Luis Obispo area on the 101 right there, and that's some pretty heavy rainfall. It's moving north-northeast right up into the direction of the Fresno area, so that's what we're looking at. Within a few hours, that heavier rain will kick in. Right now, we're seeing light to moderate rain. The light green is light rain, the darker green, moderate rain, and then we have a few pockets of yellow there, which are pockets of embedded heavier showers, continuing to push on off to the north-northeast. So futurecast rain totals pretty impressive with this fetch of moisture coming in from San Luis Obispo. Look at that, 1.87 inches, almost 2 inches for Madera by 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. over 3/4 of an inch of rain for Merced if this verifies, and over an inch of rain for Fresno, about 7,700ths for Hanford. So looking good so far. Light Valley rain will continue for a few more hours, and then we'll see by 2 a.m. moderate rainfall as some of that heavier rain moves up from San Luis Obispo. That should be here about 4 a.m., the heavier rain, and by that time we'll see enough rainfall and enough saturated ground around that we, especially if some of the drains are clogged on some of the streets, we'll have to watch for street ponding between 5 and 8 a.m., maybe some localized street flooding going on during the morning commute, so be aware of that. This rain is going to help us out with the drought a little bit, and it's also going to help out with our air quality forecast. That's coming up at 10:17.
Yeah, definitely be careful out there, but it's been a welcome sight. All right.
Yeah, the more rain and the more wind you get along the coast, the more that erosion on the cliffs.
Yeah,
You got to be careful
so.
out there because the whole thing could just come down on
Yeah.
you. You know, rough stuff. Speaking of rain, we have some now across the valley.
noticed.
Very beneficial rainfall happening.
here.
It is here. I'll prove it to you right there on Doppler radar. Take a look at that. We're showing you the live scan, and you can see the rain from Sacramento all the way down to Santa Barbara, and this rain is generally moving in a northeasterly direction. Some of the heaviest rain is off to our south right now, closer to the coast. We'll hone in on that for you right now, over toward San Luis Obispo, up toward Paso Robles, and now just to the north of Paso Robles. And all that rain continues to push up from the south out of the Pacific Ocean. So that means more rain on tap later tonight for the Fresno area and much of the Central Valley. Right now, we're seeing mostly light to moderate rain across much of the Central Valley, but we're expecting that to pick up a little bit as the night wears on. Lots of cloud cover around, of course. We have that moisture just streaming in, the upper level wind wrapping around this little area of low pressure here, pulling moisture northward and tapping into tropical moisture from Tropical Storm Seymour, which is helping to enhance the rainfall. And again, it's our first significant rain in about 6.5 months, so this is a good thing for drought-stricken California. Friday morning, 6 a.m., moderate to light rain all across the valley, all the way from, north of Fresno, all the way down to the LA area. And then we'll continue to watch the scattered on and off showers, starting to taper off afternoon. By 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, the rain is pretty much done, well off to the north of Merced. And then we'll see, I guess that's good news for the high school football games tomorrow night. Should be rain-free during the evening hours. We'll take a break from the rain on Saturday, and then we'll get back into another rain chance coming up on Sunday. Here's what to expect. More light rain over the next couple of hours tonight, and then we could see by 2 o'clock in the morning some more moderate rain as that heavier rain starts moving in from the south, and we could see heavier rain around 4 a.m. on your Friday morning. And remember, with all this rain coming in, the roads are slick. We could also see some street ponding, especially if some of the drainage areas, the drains along the intersections are clogged. So watch it between 5 and 8 a.m. for street ponding during your morning commute. Future rain totals are pretty impressive. Look at this as we take you on through 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Over an inch of rain forecast for Fresno. Almost 2 inches for Madera, 3/4 of an inch for Merced, over 3/4 of an inch for Hanford, and 30/100ths for the Porterville area as well. Well, for tomorrow in Orosi, more rain for you as well, 72 degrees. Let's take a look at the numbers here. 58 at Yosemite National Park. Mountain locales getting some rain tomorrow. 64 at Bass Lake. The North Valley, more showers tomorrow and temperatures in the low 70s. 61, a little cooler up there at Oakhurst. South end of the valley, we're talking again more of those low to mid 70s with showers throughout the area. As we take a look at the forecast for you for tonight, rain and isolated thunderstorms is 60, the overnight low in Fresno, the south wind at 5 to 10 miles an hour. And then for tomorrow, rain and isolated thunderstorms tapering off afternoon, 72 degrees, your high for tomorrow. We take a break on Saturday with partly cloudy sky, more rain chances coming in overnight Saturday night into Sunday. And then it's dry for a while and cooler starting on Monday, temperatures falling back into the upper 60s. We'll see mid 60s on Tuesday for daytime highs. All right, remember you can always log on to KMPH.com for weather anytime.
A welcome sight today.
People are loving this rain.
Keep it coming.
Okay.
All right,
Bye,
Kev.
Kev.